Everybody, this is Trent here from Bright Ideas, and welcome to another daily nugget. In this video, I want to share with you what I was spent pretty much all of my day working on today, and that was my sales forecast for 2018. And so why am I telling you about this? Well, if you watched the last couple of days of daily nuggets, you know I've been talking a lot about generating revenue by selling physical products outside of the Amazon marketplace using ClickFunnels. So the whole idea there, of course, is you're going to run ads on Facebook or you're going to run ads on Google, and you're going to send it to a well-designed funnel that has a front-end offer, which is probably free plus shipping. There's going to be an order bump, there's going to be an upsell, there's going to be a downsell. The whole idea being is that you are going to be able to break even on your customer acquisition cost. In other words, by the time you factor in how much you're spending on ads and your conversion rate on the front end and your conversion rate on the bump and your conversion rate on the upsell and your conversion rate on the downsell, that's going to give you a certain average cart value, and there's going to be a certain amount of profit generated, and ideally you're shooting to break even. So why is this such a big deal? Well, it's such a big deal because when you crack the code of being able to acquire new customers at break even, how many of them can you acquire? As many as you want. I mean, what's the cap on your ad spend when it doesn't cost you anything? When you are breaking even on customer acquisition? It's called COCA, cost of customer acquisition, and is a critical number for e-commerce companies. There is no cap. You can spend as much as you can literally spend in that niche for that product rather, and you can seriously ramp up your revenue as a result of doing this. So I just want to share with you a couple of the things that I spent the bulk of the day working on, and of course I don't have any actual data. I'm not saying that these numbers are the right numbers. I just want you to wrap your mind around what this looks like and how you can potentially build forecasts and so forth. So I basically figured out, okay, well, if the front end offer is going to be this, I made an assumption of my cost per click of $1.50. I have no idea yet if that's going to be accurate. I'm going to start running some ads here very soon to give me some data on that. I've made an assumption on what my front end conversion ratio would be, and I thought I'd suck in the beginning and I would only convert 10% of those clicks to an actual order. Then there's a bump, an upsell, and a downsell. And again, I thought, well, gosh, I'm going to suck in the beginning, and my bump conversion rate's probably only going to be 3%. My upsell conversion rate and my downsell conversion rate will probably only be 3%. And that should give me an average cart value of $10.65. And at that, I would lose my ass. However, you're buying data in the beginning, and the whole goal is to improve those numbers to the point where, again, you can break even on the cost of customer acquisition. So I forecasted that over a 90-day period of time, spending $3,000 a month, that I would be able to get to the point where I'm breaking even for this particular line of products on customer acquisition. Now, that may prove to be wildly inaccurate. Stay tuned. Obviously, I'm going to be sharing more videos to tell you that. But if that's the case, things start to look really incredible, because then I don't have to spend just $3,000 a month. I can spend $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, as much as I can spend on those particular keywords, because again, you're going to be limited by the demand for those particular keywords. And then the other thing you have to factor into your forecast is, so I'm acquiring all of these customers. Well, it's a consumable product. In this case, it's a supplement. So they're going to buy more. How often are they going to buy more? And what percentage of those customers are going to continue to place orders with you? So I just picked a number out of the air and I thought, well, the average orders per month per customer would be 0.2. In other words, 1 in 5 customers would continue to order from me on an ongoing basis. And I picked some numbers on what I thought the average cart value of those subsequent orders would be. And all of that washes up. And in our case, taking into account what we currently sell on Amazon, when I think we're going to do 180, 190,000 this month, something like that. And I'm forecasting that'll continue to grow to about 300,000 by the end of next year if we continue to acquire brands at the pace that we acquired them, or acquire products at the pace that we acquired them this year. But the e-commerce stuff outside of the Amazon marketplace, holy cow. If my assumptions are correct, and that's a huge if, the company overall would get to $7 million in 2018 from roughly $2 million this year. So massive growth. I'm sure I've got some very incorrect assumptions about pay-per-click costs, about conversion rate costs on the various steps of the funnel. But the really cool thing is you don't have to start from scratch when you create your funnels either. You can reverse engineer them. This video is already too long. I'm going to talk about that in the next one that I publish on Monday. So I want basically to sum all this up, you should be creating a forecast for your business for the year ahead. You should be using realistic expectations, and all of this should be done in a spreadsheet so that you've got some idea on how all of this stuff is going to wash out. And you should be thinking your way through this, and most importantly, if you want to grow your business quicker, you want to grow your business really, really, really fast, you need to become an expert at building funnels that will allow you to acquire customers at a break-even cost. So that's it for today. Have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you next week. If you enjoyed this video or you have questions, please comment, like, share, thumbs up on YouTube. It's going to be all over the place. And we'll see you in another one soon. And have a great week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.